Today's video is going to be about how to identify and trade a change of character, also known as a CHoCH. We're going to be doing a trade breakdown on gold and teaching you exactly how to enter the market using a change of character entry model. With that said, let's dive straight in. In order to identify a change of character, we need to understand the basics first. So what is a change of character? Well, a change of character is simply just a trend on the individual candlesticks. So most of you probably are familiar with what an overall uptrend is, and a change of character is just simply the trend represented inside individual candlesticks. So when we look, for example, at the candlesticks that we have over here, what you can identify is that we, for example, have a pullback. Why is this classified as a pullback? Well, because we get the push up, we again get a pullback because we do not break this high. What you then see happening is in the next candle, we then push up and we break that previous high, indicating that there is an actual bullish trend. So this is your first change of character high. What you then see is that the market moves, it pulls back in towards that area of demand, which is then created. This over here, the low of this strong bullish candle, is then your fractal low. And with fractal low, I just mean change of character low. Because again, we get the push up, we get the push down in towards the low of this bullish candle. Then again, we get the push up in towards the high of the bullish candle. Then we get the pullback in towards this order flow, and then we expect the market to continue up higher. And with order flow, I just mean this area of demand. So I now expect this area of demand to hold and the market to push up higher. What you then see happen in the next two candles is that the low gets respected and we indeed push up higher. Now, the next step to understanding the change of characters, we're just going to continue drawing them out. So what we now have over here is again an area of demand, and now once again the low of this bullish candle is your so-called change of character low. And remember, we're just drawing out the trend. So this low is this low over here, then we get a push up to this high over here, we then get the pullback again into that demand zone, and we're now pushing up higher. If we then press play, what you see is that once again, what does the market do? The market once again makes a pullback over here because it does not break this high. So this again is a pullback. So this is classified as your change of character high. And as you can see, the lows are just becoming higher lows and higher lows. So here we have a higher low, here we have a higher low, here we have a higher low. So now what do we expect? We expect this demand zone to hold and this to act as your overall uptrend as of now, right? So looking at the next candle, what happens? Okay, we see a pullback in towards this demand zone, but the demand zone fails. So what does this mean? It now means that we have a so-called bearish change of character. So the low of that bearish candle got broken. And again, with change of characters, you can look at individual candlestick wicks. So this to me is already, again, the trend now just simply being broken. So here we have the pullback in towards this low. From here, we push up higher in towards the high, in towards the higher low, in towards the higher high. But then here, what happens? This wick breaks this wick's low. So we now have the break of fractal structure. So then what happens? We start seeing a pullback. So the market pulls back up in towards this overall buy before your sell-off. So this is the buy before the sell. So again, this is not necessarily relevant to the current theory, but this is now your area of supply. So we come back in towards that supply zone and we then push once down again. So this to me indicates that the bearish trend is continuing and we're now seeing a new lower low form. So once again, what has happened is that the market pushed down, it formed a new lower low over here. And again, this is now your lower high. So this is now your lower high, this is now your lower low, and we broke the fractal structure over here. So this is now your fractal low break, your change of character low break again. And what we're now looking at is at a pullback in towards the downside. So what I now want you to understand is that you need to take these fractal structures into a bigger picture. You need to understand what the overall trend is doing. So the overall trend on gold was bullish. Here we had a daily break of structure in towards the upside. So the overall swing structure is bullish, right? We see the push up, we see the pullback, we see the push up, we start seeing the pullback, and now again we're looking for a push up. So to understand that a potential pullback, as we've now started to see, because your swing low is here, your swing high is over here, this is your push up, and after the break of structure, what are we seeing? We're seeing a pullback. To understand that the pullback is now over and the market is ready to continue up higher, I want to see another change of character, but now bullish. So I want to see this high, where I just drew the risk reward tool on, this high, I want to see it broken. Because once we break that high, that to me would indicate that the market is ready to push up higher. So once again, what do we have here to our left? We have that old area of demand, which you guys remember from earlier. If we now press play, what do you see? You see the market pushing back up, coming again in towards this supply zone. So this supply zone should hold. If it breaks, that indicates bullish momentum, change of character, potential further upside, which is in line with swing structure, because you want to use this fractal structure, these change of characters, together with swing structure. That is when they are at their strongest. So in this particular example, what do you see? You see the push up. Okay, so boom, what does this indicate to me? It indicates that we have a bullish change of character. So now the change of character has formed. This now becomes your area of demand over here. So as we can see, demand is now in control. And what I now want to be looking for is a long inside that demand zone, targeting a new higher high for a potential either 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 risk to reward based on your appetite. So what you're now going to see is that we're trading in line with the overall swing structure and in line with the overall change of character. The market then pulls back in towards that demand zone. We slow down, we start seeing bullish pressure, and we've now created a new higher high, and the market continues in towards the upside, hitting our take profit level. And that is how to trade a change of character in combination with the overall swing structure. So again, at the end of this video, what I just want to explain to you, don't only use a change of character, use it in combination with swing structure, and then you'll have a massive increase in your overall win rate. So I hope you like this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to join Discord, link in the description down below, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you.